Hi, my name is Renita Claiborne, and I teach 7th grade social studies here at Gonzales Middle in Ascension Parish. As an educator, my passion is in educating the whole child. This includes socially as well as academically. Meeting them at their point of need will enable them to grow into productive individuals in society. And so, my lessons are designed with this in mind. Our learning target today is to analyze and present a PowerPoint presentation on the XYZ affair or the Alien and Sedition Act. Students spent 2 days researching and preparing their slideshow. The overall goal was to learn about the major domestic and foreign policies for then President John Adams. Mandatory participation for all students is required, and my inclusion students were able to shorten their presentation to just the major points of the presentation. The final goal was to introduce my students to public speaking, something they will definitely need in the future. I believe my lesson objective was met as all students met the criteria for mastery, which stated what was needed in their presentation. They were excited about their final product and were active in asking questions and sharing ideas with each other. Accountability was evident as every student successfully completed the data form on the presentation that they did not present. As we move forward in our class, students' confidence is building and their public speaking is growing daily. I feel like this was an excellent opportunity for them to stand up in front of their peers and in front of adults and do their first time at public speaking. If I change anything differently, it would be to give them more time to prepare. As we all know, social studies is a subject where new content is taught daily. So with that in mind, our next presentation, I will give the students a little bit more time. They are a lot more confident, and maybe I will also group them a little differently so that their needs can be met more and more as we move forward in social studies. Thank you. To create, and then we're going to present our presentations. So you're either doing the XYZ affair or you're going to be doing the Alien and Sedition Act. You already know which one you've chosen. We've already put you in groups. Okay? So let's talk about what needs to be in our presentation. Here's your criteria for mastery. I have it here. I have it in your directions. And for this side of the room, it's also over here. In your presentation, in your PowerPoint presentation, you're going to tell me the title of the event. You're going to let me know which one you're doing. You're going to tell me who the key people are. You're going to tell me who the key people are for the French and who the key people are for the Americans. That's in the XYZ affair, okay? You're going to tell me the key issue. What was the problem? When did it happen? Where did it happen? Who was the president at that time? Okay, we moved on from George Washington. Now we're at our next president. So who was that president? And let me know a few things about him. Okay? Then you're going to tell me the key details of the event. All right? What were the key details of that event? You're going to tell me what was the resolution or the outcome. What happened? And then why is it important? What is the historical significance of the XYZ affair and the Alien and Sedition Act? Okay? Because we're reading a lot of historical documents right now. So I want you to tell me, what was the historical document? How are we tying in the XYZ affair, John Adams' domestic challenges into our two-party emerging? Okay? We're done with George Washington. Now we're on to the two parties emerging, how we got our Democratic and our Republican Party. The XYZ affair, what did it have to do with the Democrats and the Republicans and John Adams' domestic challenges? Remember, Washington had his domestic challenges, so now we're going to talk about John Adams' domestic challenges. Are there any questions about what you're supposed to do? This is how we're going to work it. You are going to, after you're done, you're going to listen to the presentation by your peers. All computers are shut, okay? And then you're going to complete the accountability sheet that you have during the presentation, all right? Maria, can you get those for me? You're going to do the accountability sheet during the presentation. If you have the XYZ affair, you are doing the accountability sheets for which one? The Alien and Sedition Act. If you have the Alien and Sedition Act, you're doing the accountability sheet for which one? The XYZ affair. I am going to stop you because I'm going to stop you in about 20 minutes. And then it's going to be Stephen and Raleigh and Aiden and Jace. Everybody understand? And then if we have more time, we'll start going to the next group. Any questions? All right, get started. Stephen and Raleigh, you're going to go first. Then we're going to have Jace and Aiden. Then we're going to have James, Jacorian, and Eric. You guys are third. Then we're going to have, we need an Alien and Sedition Act. We are going to have. Okay, let's vote. No. We're either gonna have Hope and Cassandra or Sean and Carlos. Okay. Wait. Thumbs up if you want Sean and Carlos. All right, Sean and Carlos in here. All right, so Sean and Carlos, you need to share your document with me. And James, Jacorian, and Aaron, they need to share their document with me. All right, let's get started. Now, we're getting ready to get started. So what you gonna do now? Very good. Got him now. James, oh, he's sharing. Okay. Carlos? All right, now what are you gonna do while they're presenting? Write what? What paper?
The notes for presentation.
Okay, and so if you did the XYZ affair, you're taking your notes on what? If you did the Alien and Sedition Act, you're taking your notes on what? Okay, so now we're gonna wrap it up. That's before we do our presentations. Let's go through our criteria of mastery one last time. You got your title of the event. You got your key people on the slide. You got your key issue of what the problem was. When did it happen? Where did it happen? Who was the president? And you're going to tell me a few details about it. You're not just going to say John Adams was the president or George Washington was the president. Then you're going to give me the key details of that event. What happened? What was the outcome or the resolution? And why? What is the historical significance of these two, of the XYZ affair and the Alien and Sedition Act? I am looking for, your presentation is your exit ticket. I am looking for this criteria of mastery. Everybody understand?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm also looking for some creativity in your slides. Looking for some pictures. I want you to portray you. You are telling me what happened. Let's think of it this way. I want you guys to get used to public speaking. Okay? So, you're coming in for a job interview as a historian. and you are having that interview with me, and I ask you to tell me about the XYZ affair, because that's what you're gonna write your article on for me. And I ask you to tell me about the Alien and Sedition Act. So, Stephen and Raleigh, you're up. Cassandra, state your question again so Jace can have a clear understanding of what you're looking for.
What was the XYZ affair? And I need it in a simple, easy statement. Not no harder.
So the XYZ affair, you write it down?
I'm writing till I hit the answer.
The XYZ affair was a war with the United States, UNITED States, and the French Republic.
What French Republic?
French Republic.
I got that. That's it. All right. Thank you very much.
Jacorian has a question. Jocelyn.
No, if it's a boy, black for the
Here
United
it
States.
is right here. Why was it so important? It tested, freedom of speech comes from where?
A constitution.
The Constitution. So it tested the what? You just said it. The Constitution. Now, when the Constitution is in question, there's a branch of government. What branch of government deals with the Constitution? What are our three branches of government?
The legislative, executive,
Which one of those branches interpret the Constitution?
the
I'm not giving you. No, go ahead. The judicial branch. Right. And who are, what people within the judicial branch?
Court and stuff.
What court?
the Supreme
The
Court.
court. And their only job is to say if it's what or what.
Guilty or not?
No. It's constitutional or what?
Unconstitutional.
That is their only job. So the Sedition Act was the first test of freedom of speech. Okay?
Ms. Claiborne,
Yes.
I need Leah Gabriel to the front office, please.
She's in my core two.
Oh, you're not in court too?
No, we're still in core one.
Okay, thank you,
Until
sorry.
8:23. All right? So that's what they did. All right, so what time is it, my timekeeper? 8:22.
8:22.
Y'all did awesome. Y'all did an awesome job. Give me something. All right. Listen up for what we're gonna do the rest of the week. Tomorrow, you take your benchmark Thursday and Friday. So when you, yes, you can go. So when you come in tomorrow, we are going to finish up the last few presentations, and then we're gonna start reviewing for the benchmark, for the quarter two benchmark. The quarter two benchmark is gonna take us from the Federalists and the versus the anti-Federalists, all the way down to the Alien and Sedition Act. So we're gonna make sure you have your content outline taken care of in your notebook, and then we're gonna go over all of that tomorrow after we do the last few outlines. Good job, everybody.
Thank you.
Oh, make sure you leave your sheets, your accountability sheets on the desk, because I'm gonna pick those up. Yes.